On this week's show, the bear market is ending, but what will happen next? My weekly trading results and the project valuation. Let's do this. Hi, and welcome to episode 16 of The Project, a journey for real people like me, an average trader and investor, on what happens when you invest and trade in a bear market and hopefully the subsequent bull run. It's been one of those weeks in the Womble Burrow, you know what I mean, frustrating, annoying and far too long. The roofer still hasn't turned up to fix the missing tiles, and the Womble-mobile needs a service. It's all money out the door, isn't it? Anyway, let's look at the market and what I see as the end of the bear market. But there are many scenarios that could play out beforehand. Weekends will be tested, there could be another capitulation wave as people panic and sell, and there will definitely be a lot of doom and gloom FUD headlines and statements in the media. But in short, I believe there are about 50 days left of the bear market proper, with probably 50 or so of FUD. This would be a dangerous time for Bitcoin price, and then I see a price pump in December and into the new year. Don't forget, there is also the so-called Santa Claus pump as well, as assets are sold just prior to the Christmas break. Now this could go many ways, and it's very difficult to actually say which way the price is going to go. But scenario 1 is kind of the worst case scenario, where the price pushes up to around 25,000, gets heavily rejected and crashes all the way back down to 12. But then we would see that price recover over the coming weeks and months to finally push up to around about the 30,000 mark. The other scenario is it doesn't drop that deep. It really stays within that support zone, bouncing off around the 17,500 to 19,000 range, before finally pushing up again to around 30 grand. It could of course go lower. Absolutely. But if you're an optimist, you would probably think, well, it's going to stay in that band range. It hasn't broken it yet, but who knows? It only really takes some bad news on the market and all hell can break loose, let's be honest. So I really see the bear market ending, let's say, by the end of October. And then we've got November time, maybe into December, before it really starts to push up. That's kind of what I think, but let's have a look at the actual market. So what we see here is the price in that support line of 19,000, dropping to around about 18,500, and then pushing up over the last week, breaking through the 20,000 barrier, 21,000, and now sitting in that resistance band, which is topped to 22,000. Will it have enough momentum to push through that? Well, I hope so, but I don't think so at this time. I think we're going to see a return to around about the 21,000 support line and possibly lower. Well, I guess the thing is, we won't really be able to tell until trading resumes on Monday, so I will keep the Twitter and Reddit feeds updated during the week, along with any of the trades I do. Now, talking of which, not a good trading week, mostly because I was running around doing other things and I kept missing the signals. Yeah, well, that's the way it goes sometimes. However, towards the end of the week, I did manage to get 2 trades in. One I bought at 0.0781107, and I sold for a profit at 0.082116. Probably closed that a little bit early, considering what happened next, but sometimes you just take the money and run, yeah? And then, I had a bit of a problem, so I opened a position at 0.081904, which is still open as I record this show. This was an error on my part. I shouldn't have taken this trade, but I misread my chart in a rush, and then it was too late when I realized my mistake as I'd already put the trade on. So this brings my total trading fund to 0.064444637, which is up 0.001 I think on last week, but amounts to about 0.2% ROI. But it's better than nothing. So what does the market changes, and especially the pump in Bitcoin price, actually mean for the value of my portfolio? Well, we've already said trading was up 0.2% ROI on that fund. Crypto is up 16.24%. Wow. Stocks are up 4.65%, and the fund in total is up 8.55%. And the total value is 14,871.53 pence. The pence is very important. Very close to our 15,000 start position, which has to be good news. So let's break that down a little bit more for you. Ethereum, we have £2,969 worth. Bitcoin is worth 2,366. Ethereum 2, getting close to that merge now, oh my gosh, is 38644. And Graph is 3375. In our sort of altcoin world, our Kudos is now worth 4964. We have about $8 in Ethereum, and if anybody knows what I can do with Wrapped Luna token, please let me know. So it'd be really good to get rid of those. Yeah, I know, I bought Luna, I know. Okay, let's look at that from an ROI perspective. So last week we were at minus 8.7%, climbing up from minus 9.5% the week before that, and today we're valued at minus 0.9%, so about 1% down. Now that's not bad at all, really pleased with that, and hopefully the prices will continue to rise and we can break into actual profit over the coming months. That would be good. I did do a valuation looking forward on this and assuming some certain prices for coins. Something I did really at the start of these shows, I think it said 50,000 at that time, and again that's holding true. So something between 45 and 50,000 return on 15,000 would be really useful. Okay, well that's all for me this week. Thanks for watching and making it to the end. And as I always say, onward and upward.